What is going on, everybody, and welcome back once again. My name is Jordan, also known as J-Monster. Thank you for joining me for another episode of our Elven Dominion campaign. We are, of course, playing 4th Age Total War, a wonderful mod for Rome 1 Barbarian Invasion. And if you guys haven't seen the last couple episodes, I recommend you go and do so because they set the stage for everything that you are about to see here. But because it's been a while, I'm going to recap since the last time. We finally, after much dithering and kind of screwing around, we managed to get our offensive in the north of Middle-earth to push back the cultists of Adunabar off on its feet. So now we have pushed west and east at the same time, with an army out of Rivendell and one of them out of Mithlond, and we have swept away much of the holdings and the armies of the Adunabar forces in the north of Middle-earth. So it is wide open to conquest. We're going to be able to sweep away just their kind of minor stacks here and their small garrisons in a matter of turns, and then we'll focus our attention rather on the most northern part of Middle-earth, where they are going to have their fortress of Carn-Dûm located here at the end of the Misty Mountains. After we've done that, it is going to be a matter of pushing southwards. As you can see, Adunabar has a stranglehold on a huge portion of the south of Middle-earth, so we are a long way from being able to beat these guys back. So I think our next objective is going to be either to ally with the Kingdom of Fëar-fëal, which I think we've actually already done. So we're going to try and keep that alliance, but I do want to take some land here from the Dunlendings, as they are they're actually in control of a lot of common borders with the cultists of Adunabar. So we want to take those first off, kind of build up our economic power base, and then we can begin to sweep southward. But on the other end of the Misty Mountains, we are in a lot of trouble. You can see the forces of Adunabar here have come up with another stack. We managed to beat one back from the walls of Fëar-fëal with our very meager garrison, although we suffered quite greatly in the attempt. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to survive a second assault. They've got a lot of troops there, a lot better troops as well. Some Royal Longbowmen, some Nirn Guard, which is terrifying. We're going to try and focus them down with arrows if at all possible. But up here, the Kingdom of Rovanion at the same time, smelling blood in the water, has attacked our southern borders. So the city of Langwyke has been taken. Amon Lank is now under siege. Luckily for us, we do have the forces necessary to form an effective resistance against them. We're going to be using Oldford as our rallying ground, and we're bringing in several different forces of men and elves to try and push back the invaders. So hopefully we'll be able to get enough forces here to beat back not just Rovanion, which I'm not too worried about. If we fight them in the field, I think our Elven infantry can beat them. We've got a lot of Elven bodyguard too. We've got like 4 retainer units, so we should be able to beat them quite easily. But is the Adunabar forces, because we are so close to their power base, they are just going to be able to throw stack after stack against us. So I want to try and keep this garrison of Fëar-fëal alive and intact if at all possible, because they represent a significant investment on my part in terms of my military. Although I do need to take back Langwyke first thing as soon as I can, because that is a recruiting ground for my Elvelyn auxiliaries. But in any case, the first thing we're going to do is crush this tiny little army right here under Lieutenant Boromir. That is actually not even worth fighting, so we're just going to auto-resolve it. And now they're gone. We're going to continue to push. I don't know if we want to push north. There's a lot of troops down here that I kind of want to deal with, and yeah, they do need to be dealt with because they're going to retake a lot of the territory we've already taken. However, there are reinforcements coming in from the north, so now that I think about it, we are going to move this stack northward and take on Lieutenant Imrahil there and his reinforcements. So got some Lossoth warriors from the far north of Middle-earth. Very interesting. They're like an Inuit warband or something. I don't know. But first things first, let's beat back these reinforcements here from the walls of Bree. Let's see here. If we take on both of them in the field, will we be okay? I think so. We've got the troops to take them on the field. I don't want to take on both of them at once. So actually, we're going to garrison the city of Bree, hold them back, deal with the forces up here, take Fornost, and then we'll just swarm against them and crush them completely. And then we'll take the 2 settlements down here. So I'm going to pass the turn, and I'll see you guys in just a few moments. So our garrison of Fëar-fëal is suffering quite grievously from attrition. Honestly, I think we have no choice here but to just attack the Kingdom of Adunabar and try and beat them back from the walls in the field. It's not going to go well. I can guarantee you, almost guarantee you, that we're going to lose this one. But we're going to try and take as many of these bastards with us as possible, because there's no point in letting my garrison strength be wasted slowly by attrition. So let's take them on. And let's see how that goes for us. We've got a lot of cavalry, actually. A lot of Rohan spear levies, which I assume they've taken from conquering the Kingdom of Rohan. So now we're going to have to fight the Rohirrim in addition to these guys, which kind of sucks. But we're going to do our best, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. So here we are, and it appears to me that Adunamar has committed a grave mistake, on par with getting involved in a land war in Asia. They have gotten way too close to our walls, and they have given our elven archers an opportunity to do what they do best. So I've locked down at least some of the entrances to the town. If you recall from the last episode, the Adunamar forces did quite a number on our defenses, and I haven't had a chance to repair them because we were besieged just the turn after. So I've locked that down with some spearmen here and some holding units. We're actually bringing up our Elven as well to hold that flank. And we're going to move forward with our Elven archers and just kind of do what we do best. We're going to target their most important units. So, for example, I don't know where they're hiding, but they do have that Nern guard or whatever they're called. Yes, these guys right here. Look at them. They look awesome. Very, very deadly looking. So we're going to try, if at all possible, to skirmish those guys down. It looks like Adunamar is going to try and run away now that they're within range of our archers, which is AI. They have a significant advantage in men and holes in the wall, so I feel like they should attack me, but they really don't seem too inclined to. Yeah, look at this. The AI knows exactly when I'm going to be in range, and so they just move out of the way. Oh, that's so evil. I guess I can't complain too much because I'm trying to cheese them a little bit here. All right, let's see if I can't get some volleys here. Deal a little bit of damage to these guys. Men of Mordor. Interesting. I'm hoping if I harass them sufficiently, then I'll induce them to come forward, but it looks like maybe they're just going to take it. I don't know, that's enough. It's enough of our ammo wasted on something that I don't really care all that much about. Move these guys over slightly. Can you get the Nern guard? Yes, you can. That is what I want. Let's see how these guys stand up to elven arrows. Well, they're not having fun there. They're trying to get out of range. Ah, damn it. Which they successfully have done. Hey, who told you you could go on fire at will? There we go. I really want you to shoot those Nern guard. I really want them to die. Oh, we're doing alright. We are killing them slowly. Oh, what just happened? Oh my goodness. Okay, time to spread out here because we're getting massacred. It looks like their own longbows are in range now. That is not so good. Let's see. Oh wow, I guess their longbows have a bit of a ranged advantage being up there. Let's see though. We did manage to inflict okay casualties on those Nern guard before we were driven back. This is going to be quite the cat and mouse match, so buckle in because this is going to be a long one. Alright then, that took quite some time, but we seem to have them where we want them. We're definitely doing a lot of damage to those royal longbows, and now their infantry is coming forward, but it's coming forward piecemeal, which is a beautiful thing. That is everything that an outnumbered commander wants, is for a numerically superior opponent to throw away that advantage on piecemeal attacks. So let's oblige them, let them screw this up, and then hopefully we'll be able to mop up what remains of them. Those Nern guard coming forward though. Now is an opportunity to shoot the crap out of them before they reach our main lines, otherwise we may find ourselves in a lot of trouble. They're just coming forward with some of those Adunamars. Oh yes, please turn your backs to me. Oh, I love you. Let's be friends. Go boys, go! Forward! Yeah, we're going to harry these guys all the way back to their lines. Those Nern guard have taken just atrocious casualties from our longbows. Still got a decent amount of ammunition left, and I think we have almost completely denuded them of their royal longbow contingents. Maybe they've got a lot of horsemen though, and that's going to be That's going to be a pain to deal with. When it comes to that, I think what we're going to do is just put our backs up against the wall and fight them head on that way. Otherwise, we will get massacred. All right. Let's see. What else do they have? A lot of militia and some grim spears and the like. So, all right, let's move up our spears and such, commensurate with the movement of our archers. We really need to weaken these guys. Like footmen, I'm not too worried about. The spear units, I'm not super worried about. The men of Mordor are probably our biggest threat. But let's deal with some more of these longbows. Come on, boys, get in there. Come on. Kill their asses. Let's fast forward that a little bit. The rest of their infantry corps is going to move forward, unsupported by their cavalry, which is good. That's what I like. Okay, we've done a number on those royal longbows. I don't think there's more than a handful left. Alright, let's get out of range, wheel back around, and shoot the crap out of those men of Mordor. Yes, as they retreat. This is going to be beautiful. Look at that. That's a massacre. Oh, we didn't kill any? Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see if these Adunabar spears are foolish enough. No, they're not. They're going to turn around and run away. The AI is having issues, and I am perfectly fine exploiting them because I do not want to lose Fëar-fëal. I don't want to lose this garrison. If I can hold on to it for just a little while, and then there is hope for elves and men. Mostly, it remains a thorn in the side of the Adunabar cultist and Rovanion, so I could potentially catch Rovanion in a pincer movement if I manage to hang on to a significant number of my elves in this battle. So let's do that if we can. These men of Mordor need to die, though. I really want to hurt them. Alright, let's move forward. Almost out of ammo. We are running quite low. A nice little bit of damage there. Yes. Oh, we're getting shot by those longbows. Not very many of them left, but Alright, we'll follow these guys back. I don't want to get my Elven... What are these guys called? The Hunters. Don't want to get them shot down by those archers, so we'll pull them back out of there. Well, let's get these men of Mordor. We have them where we want them, so let's deal with them. Come on, boyos. Quick volley, perhaps? Yes? Into the flank? I like it. I like it. Looks like the rest of their infantry is going to move up as a result. So let's take all the pot shots we can. Let's fall these guys back. We're going to need them. You guys together. Close ranks. Need to kill these guys as quickly as possible. Still got an opportunity here, so let's move forward with our javies. Put some flanking fire into them. Due to our swordsmen, not too afraid of them. The rest of their army is falling back, so we have an opportunity here to destroy this isolated blob. Look at this; they're just kind of abandoning these two units here, just leaving them for dead. Which I like that. I like that. Thank you, Adunabar. This is like Christmas to me. There we go. Yeah, let's put some fire right into the rear and flank of this unit of men of Mordor and take them down. Come on, me boyos. Look at that. Beautiful. Classic enfilading fire. Oh, that's a massacre. These guys are going to rout pretty quickly. Let's see what the rest of the Adunabar forces are doing. Not a whole lot. Alright, so that's a minor victory over a significant number of their forces, but they've still got a lot left. I've got another sacrifice moving forward, some Adunabar Spear Militia. Let's shoot at them. Let's keep them coming. Okay, you guys need to conserve a little bit of your ammo. I've perhaps used a little bit too much destroying those men of Mordor. but hopefully we don't see them come back again. Did a lot of damage to them. Massacred probably about 3/4 of the unit. What do we got here? Dunabar Spear Militia. Well, let's move our Galadrim warriors forward. Pull off our Greenwood bows. These guys are definitely going to commit. Put these guys in a flanking position. Yeah, if they were to rush forward, they would destroy what remains of my troops. But they're not going to. Oh crap! Nern Guard. Hold on. Let's keep you guys out of that. No. Oh, maybe we can trap the Nern Guard here. Maybe. Crap, we're getting shot down. I'm getting shot down hard by those royal longbows. Oh well, at least he's giving me something to shoot at that's not one of my more important, more numerous units. Yeah, losing heavily. Good, good, good. Dunabar Swordsman being beaten down. The Nern Guard taken care of. That is a significant amount of their forces that we've managed to deal with. Alright. Let's see what else they have in store for us. Mostly just militia. Looks like that unit of, or a unit of Men of Mordor has now rallied, and they're going to send them against us in the next wave. Should be okay. Oh, what's going on here? We're still getting shot by these guys. So let's row longbows. Look at these Greenwood Guards. I'm pretty sure we've had these guys forever. Now gold chevrons. Come on, guys. Just kill them. Just kill them already. I have an idea. We'll use what little remains of our ammo, of our javelin ammo, in the best way possible. Okay, so we're going to tie them down with the spears, and move in with our jabs. Point blank volley right into the flank. Come on. Beautiful. I think we hit some of our own Elven Wardens. That is unfortunate. Oh. Bring these guys into the rear. We've managed to do a lot of damage to that infantry line. I'm worried about those that cavalry, though. A lot of cav and a lot of heavy cav as well. Alright. Well, we won't bunch up the rest of our spears. We're going to need them. We're going to need them to fight that cavalry. So we're going to send these 2 units. Actually, yeah, we'll send these 2 units to massacre what remains of these Men of Mordor. And then we'll pull back and try and, I don't know, we'll figure out something. I don't want to attack them yet. If I attack them head on, I will probably lose. What do we got going on here? These Men of Mordor. Are they still fighting? Damn, these guys. They got some serious morale. Alright, so my Elvelyn Watch have been completely annihilated. Almost completely annihilated. Which doesn't leave me with a lot of troops. Let's see. Let's take a look here. 31% to 46. Impressive given our numbers, but I don't think they're going to throw away any more troops on frontal assaults. No, it looks like instead they're going to move farther back up that hill. And I do not have anything left to try and induce them to come forward. That's some real longbowmen. Oh god, they're all going to come forward. Nope, nope. It's fine. I'm going to hold these guys in reserve. And charge those longbows. Looks like they're trying to kite us backwards. That's alright. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is draw them here. We're going to have to try and funnel them if we can. So I'm going to array my forces here with their flank facing that wall. Put our reserves in the center. And that's going to be what we're going to have to do. Try and wait them out, I suppose. Alright, I'm going to fast forward through a little bit of this, and I will see you guys in just a few moments. Ha! So, while waiting, the timer that I forgot we had actually ran out. I was trying to get my troops' fatigue back before I maybe tried a frontal assault just to see what would happen. And time ran out, so we are going to hold on to the garrison, and we have inflicted significant damage on the forces of Abrazan of East Mordor. almost well over half his force, in fact. So, damn, that was productive. We did take a lot of casualties in return, however, so we'll see what the next few turns brings. But at least we managed to weaken them, I guess. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing something, so it's better than just sitting there waiting for attrition to kill my garrison. So I will see you guys now back on the campaign map. Alright, so back in the north, we've pushed a Dunabar. We found a small Dunabar force hiding in the woods. There was like 100 men, it wasn't even worth showing. And we pushed them out of there. Now we're moving on the city of Fëar-fëal. And we're going to sweep... I can't decide if we're going to go northward or if we're going to try and deal with this garrison down here. That is kind of... They're kind of all in one place now, which is a lot better, instead of like multiple raiding parties potentially taking several cities at once, including a Numinos, which has 0 garrison right now. I don't want to do that. We do need to... Did we get rid of this? No, it's the Elven realm now, so we already got rid of their stuff in the city. Let's see. Yeah, this has been switched over as well, which is good. So I haven't decided how I want to deal with these guys, but it is nice that they're all in one place, so I can just basically crush them at my convenience. I mean, I could probably do it right now with these units here, but they've got a couple artillery pieces, and it could potentially cost me more lives than it's worth, and I kind of need every one of them. And for the moment, they're not really a threat. Although I suppose if they were to attack these guys in the rear, that could be devastating. So you know what? Let's bite the bullet. Let's deal with these guys now. Yeah, look at that. A couple of bowmen, some swordsmen, all that kind of good stuff. Although if we rush them quickly in loose formation, we may be able to overwhelm them. We'll put our Elven wardens in the front so they get hit first, and then we'll follow it up with our threshold troops and our Noldor swords. We should be okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Ah, damn it. Well, I thought I had hit my record button, but unfortunately I did not. So we beat them. Our Elven wardens took horrendous casualties, but everyone else kind of got off pretty well. Our threshold troops did take more damage than I had wanted, but now that threat has been officially dealt with. So we're going to combine our forces there. And Fornost is going to be on its way out in just a couple turns. Elsewhere, got that army over there that's not really able to move just yet. I don't know, should we attack the Dunabar forces again? We've like heavily reduced them. I feel like we could probably beat them at this point. I mean, alright, let's do it. No, we can't do it until next turn. So I'm going to pass the turn, and I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Again, my apologies for not recording the last battle, although it was a bit of a wash. We kicked their butts, although our Elven wardens, as you saw, did take a lot of damage. But in any case, passing the turn, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Oh dear, this is going to be ugly. That is a lot of Rovanion troops, although most of them, I think, are fairly lightly armored. Yeah, not a whole lot of armor on them. So, I don't know. Maybe we can bleed them, although they've got a siege tower, which is, I don't know, scary. Anyway, I will see you guys on the battlefield, and hopefully we can at least inflict some serious casualties on Ansvar of Arab Gobble. So here we are. We have a lot of problems in terms of our manpower. They've got a lot of means of ingress into the city. I believe there's at least one other, yes, right here, which we're going to have to try and defend. I don't know, maybe with spears, but honestly, we do not have the forces, I think, to beat these guys. So we're going to hope that our machine gun towers can do at least a little bit of damage to them as they move in, which they do not seem to be doing. It's very unfortunate. So we're gonna fast forward because, yeah, we're just gonna watch our doom approach here, because what other choice do we have really? We could try and defend the outer walls, but they've got, yeah, I think they've got a ton of bowmen out here and some bows of Rovanion and stuff like that. They got some more some skirmishers back here, and then they got some more bowmen and some more skirmishers back in reserve. So it would be a problem for us. I don't think that we could effectively mount any sort of defense on the outer wall. So our best chance is to hold up on top of our hill there and try and inflict as much casualties as possible. Speaking of, our machine gun tower is doing a number on that ladder crew there. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, go arrow towers. You rock. I think our best chance is to stick some skirmishers there, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they'll get run over by any cavalry that they send at us, but what can we do? We've only got enough troops to conceivably defend one choke point. And there they are, through the walls. And now the flood begins. I think. Yeah, their towers now up on the walls, or their ladders down to the walls, allowing them to ferry some troops across. What are they doing? Okay, well if that's how they're going to be, I'm going to move up this way and take some pot shots up there at their forces up there on the walls. Okay, now they're all surging forward. This is where it gets ugly. These guys forward so they are fighting directly on that hill, which is what we need. You guys can stop. Let's kill those light axes first. Gun them down quickly. Yeah, they are sending some flanking troops around, which is a problem. Let's send our Elven bowmen over that way. Stick you guys on defensive mode. Where is that? Yeah, there we go. Do not pursue. But if we move over here and set up like so, then we can get some nice flanking shots and deal some serious damage. Oh man, look at those scouts trying to get around there. We got over in this end. Yet more scouts. Damn, they have a lot of scouts. Well, you guys can do not pursue. Hopefully we can kill those scouts as they come up. Quickly, boys, run forward. Do you not understand what run means? Okay, our biggest hope is that we can get a nice volley off as these guys come up. Yeah, they're going to be tired by the time they get up here. They might not have the spirit in them for a charge. There we go. Scything down the front ranks. Maybe one more? No, probably not. Oh, well. Well, there we go. We're actually holding our own against those scouts. What do you mean our spearmen are worried about fighting mounted troops? That's what you're here for. Holy crap, look at this, though. You firing directly into them? Come on, guys. Let's target those advanced companies, forward companies. Wow, we massacred these guys. Okay, so we've done a lot of damage to them so far. 6% of our forces have been killed, whereas 20% of theirs have died. We're not going to hold this. No, there's no way. There's way too many of them. And we don't have enough projectiles. But we are going to inflict some serious casualties on the Romanian invaders, which is what we need to do. Especially when I target this cavalry, because I don't have a lot of answers to cavalry in my Elven roster. There's no Elven cav that I'm aware of, and most of my cav is really expensive and really rare. Still, they are massacring those spears. It's pretty impressive. How are we doing over here? So Ravanian scouts have been shut down. Do they have more coming? Yes, they do. So I can't move these guys off to reinforce just yet. Otherwise, I'll find myself surrounded very, very quickly. And that is no bueno. Alright, so they've massacred. Well, that is good. That is well. I think I gotta move. Yeah, they're being enveloped, so I need to move these guys over to a better position. One that they are more readily able to reinforce the Elven Watch as they require it. These guys winded so far. Come on, run, run, run means run. There we are. Those are Ranian spearmen. Maybe we'll be able to massacre them as well. Actually getting murdered by our towers so far, which is really impressive. Look at this, the corner of death over here. Looks like Ravanian really went balls deep on this one. And if we could just find some way of routing these guys, we would be pretty good. We'd be golden. Well, let's fire a volley at these Ravanian scouts. Close range. Let's massacre them this way. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be all she wrote. We need to protect this spear wall for as long as possible, so we're going to commit our Gladium scouts to the fight. They have multiple HP, so at least I'm pretty sure they have multiple HP, so they will be able to stand their ground for a little while. Oh man, these guys are all exhausted too, which is kind of what we need. Our troops still being fresh. Gladium scouts now, unfortunately, tired. Alright, might as well just fast forward to this point. See how our outnumbered troops hold the line. Look at that, though. We're doing it. We're doing a lot of damage to these guys. Almost 40% of the Ravanian invasion force. That's like almost half of their entire army. Oh my god, are we going to hold this? No. Look at that. This is way too much. I dared to dream for a moment. Oh, wow. Look at that. See those guys off real quick. See if we can't move these guys back. How are our glider scouts doing? Pretty well, actually. Surprisingly well. Got some bowmen in the back, though, shooting at us, which kind of sucks. Alright. Hold these guys in reserve for as long as possible. Once our Elven watch begin to break, though. What is this? What? They're routing troops. Are you kidding me? Shenanigans. Shenanigans, I say. Get those guys out of combat. Let's kill those foresters. Being a pain in my butt. There we go. Routed them. Don't have to worry about the settlement being swept out from under our legs. Is that their general? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a map. Wow. Charge. Forward and massacre everything. Holy crap. We actually shut them down here. I don't believe that. Continue. Kill them all. That is a colossal victory. That's probably the most... Yeah, that's probably the greatest victory we've had so far. Oh, shit. They're just routing through there. That's such ridiculousness. He's not even being controlled. Whatever. There we go. He's dead. Put these guys in there just in case. There you go, me hearties. Alright, I'm going to fast forward through this and I will see you guys in just a few moments. So, that was thoroughly ridiculous. I think that is the first heroic victory we've had without Glorfindel. Since we lost Glorfindel, we haven't managed to pull off a victory like that basically ever. So, congratulations to us. Let's see, I gotta know. 459 killed by the Glidum Scouts. 752 killed by a Militia Spear unit. That's amazing. Our Elven Hunters did exceptionally well, too, for just being skirmishers. Wow, I mean, like, holy crap. So we're going to try and retrain these guys, and I think we've kind of turned the tide in the south for the time being. So we do have an army now assembled, so maybe now would be the time to push against Ravania and try and get a bit of a buffer zone between us and, of course, Ravania, but also the Kingdom of Adunabar. But we'll discuss that on the campaign map. I'll see you guys. So Ravania has been shut down, and I'm on Link. I think now would be a good time, at all possible, to retrain our troops. There's some Elven Scouts there, too, which may come in handy for some harassment in the later in the game. Well, let's see. How does it take to make them? What's our population here? Yeah, might as well. Might as well get at least something out of those guys. Although... Nah, we won't do that for now. Let's see how things are going elsewhere. Most of our cities in desperate need of a little bit of management. Our Elven Reinforcement Army, now fully assembled at Oldford. I've actually got a couple units of Mercenary Axemen as well, so we're going to move them forward. And begin to push forward towards the city of Langvide. We'll take that back, and we will repulse the Ravanian reinforcements as well. I guess for our final battle, we should fight Adunabar at Fëar-fëal. Let's do it. Let's see how well we can do. I have to say, after that last crushing victory, I have newfound respect for the Elvelen, and I'm feeling a little bit confident. So it looks like Adunabar is going to do what Adunabar always does, which is go and try and occupy that hill. So I've got my forces deployed in preparation for that, so we should be able to take a nice bite out of them as they walk by. Now they don't have these skirmishers either. They have like one unit of 28 bowmen or something like that. Yeah, you can see them right there. So if it comes to a skirmish fight, we're going to be able to do a lot more than we did last time. Maybe we could finally kill some of those damn cavalry regiments. Oh, look at that. They're just far enough out of the way. Ah, all my careful laid plans. guess we can move our troops out in preparation. Yeah, might as well. Alright. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. I'm feeling pretty good about this. They have no skirmish forces at all, so we should be able to do a lot of damage to some of their more important troops. Like, if we can wear down the cavalry and wear down some of their infantry blocks, then we may be able to beat them back with our admittedly very limited infantry forces. It really comes down to a handful of Elven and about 100 or so of our threshold elves rather. So, I don't know, we'll see. Where are those bowmen? No, they're just out of range. Nice flanking shot here. Hopefully we'll claim the lives of many of them. And indeed it did. Wow! Oh my goodness. Yeah, those spirit levies not having a fun time. That's unfortunate. You guys definitely came to the wrong neighborhood. Alright. So I'm guessing, eyeballing it, we have to say we killed about half of them. Kill some of that Junobar militia. Oh, the longbows. They need to die. Like, immediately. Come on, guys. Kill them bows. Beautiful. Oh, that flanking fire is just devastating. Come on, just one more volley. One more volley and they're combat ineffective. Look at that. There's two. There's two of them left. Grim Spears, shoot them in the back. Come on. Oh, just look at the damage we've done to them already. Still, that cavalry force is something to be afraid of. Alright. These guys hidden? Oh, wow, they are. Maybe we can, like, bait them into an attack or something. Probably not. Let's see. 2 royal longbows. I'm fine with that. That is acceptable. Let's kill those men of Mordor. Definitely a threat. Yep. Come on, just die already. Okay, that's sufficient. You guys apparently don't have the same range as your compatriots. I do want to waste not waste. I do want to use a little bit of my ammunition to kill some of their infantry units, because our infantry does not have a lot of killing power. So it will take us a very long time to overwhelm their infantry, and while we're doing that, then of course their cavalry is going to have free reign to crush us. So, maybe we'll wait out the timer again. Maybe we'll be that guy and we'll just skirmish these guys down. It's probably the best thing that we could do at this point, I would think. If we could bait them into a frontal assault on our spears, then, you know, I think we could destroy them. At least most of their cavalry. What we got here? Alright, we're shooting the other Grim Spear unit. That's good. Alright, so those Adunabar force militia troops have been worn down, I think, sufficiently. Alright. Let's resume the position. Get back out here. I suppose we'll walk. Don't want to be tired by the time we get out there. Set our troops up in the fields. Definitely fast forwarding that. Come on, boys, run! Run! Faster! They're very, very quick. Our elves are quite swift. They look quite comical, cartoonish even when they're running on full speed. All right, so we're warmed up. Good. Let's move it up. Alright. Let's see what our first target is going to be. I feel like the spear levies. Definitely. We could target the bodyguards, but we may not have enough ammunition to completely kill them. And whatever we don't kill, we'll just replenish because it's a general's bodyguard. So it's probably the best decision we can make is to try and deal with that cavalry. Looks like they are going to throw away some of their infantry again. We really want to deal with those spear levies if at all possible. Move our spears. These guys are protected. Don't want to get our archers run down. It'd be unfortunate. Oh! Get some of the... Oh, that was really, really close. Ah, shit! Well, we'll get in there with our archers and we'll kill these guys. And that bodyguard is going to break. Still, shame about all of our archers, but I don't know. We're trying to bait them. And, you know, that's sort of a natural consequence. Sometimes your bait gets eaten. Okay, let's see here. Still got some ammunition left. Where's this timer anyway? 30 minutes. Run! Ah, damn it! I told you to run. Ah, you retards. Well, that is unfortunate. So now that unit is going to die almost completely. So we've taken more casualties here than I really wanted to. Mostly due to my inability to micromanage my troops, and also because I have it on super speed 6 times. Alright. Pull these guys back. I'm out of the melee. Might be able to get a pot shot on those Dunbar nobles as they retreat. Probably not, though. They're going to be out of range in just a few moments. Alright. Let's crush those guys. How many minutes we got left? 27. A lot of time left on that timer. Well, let's try and skirmish as best we can here. With our very limited skirmish troops. Damn, I took so much casualties on the Greenwood bow unit. They're so essential to my defense. Uh-oh, so we're being overwhelmed. We are massacring their cavalry in return, but damn have we taken a lot of damage. Alright, stop. Reform if we can. Get everybody into one big block formation so we can defend each other. Are they retreating? I think they're retreating. I think that is a full-on retreat from the forces of Adunabar. So we took really heavy casualties, but we have accomplished what we needed to. Adunabar has been destroyed. Fëar-fëal is sort of maybe safe for a little while. And we pushed back the forces of Ravanion, so that in and of itself is... that's definitely a win. I will take that. So I'm going to fast forward through this, and I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Just going to give these guys some time to run off the field. And there you have it. A lot of damage done to them, actually. 672. Of course, they fled. They've lost like 2/3 of their force. And there you go. I will see you guys on the campaign map in just a few moments. And there you have it. Fëar-fëal safe, but for how long? Ravanion is now moving in with another full stack. Hopefully after this, we will be able to induce Ravanion to give us a bit of a break. If we can hand them 2 crushing defeats in the space of as many turns, then I think we might be able to bring them to the table for peace talks, which is what we need. But rest assured, I am not going to forget this ever. Even if we have peace with Ravanion after we crush Adunabar and secure ourselves in the south, they're going to be probably the last thing that we do. Ravanion is going to die. They will pay for this treachery and all the many elven lives lost. Although, actually not that many. They have not managed to kill too many of our troops, to be perfectly honest. But still, every loss is dearly felt. It's all our friends. There's not many of our elves left in Middle-earth, so they are going to pay dearly. But I'm going to pass the turn, and then I'll see you guys in just a few moments. I can hardly believe it, although honestly at this point I probably shouldn't be surprised. Adunabar has pulled another army out of nowhere, and they are going to besiege Fëar-fëal once again. So we managed to get a unit of Elven foresters there as a reinforcement. So if it comes down to another skirmish fight, then we may be able to do what we did to them the last time. But we are seriously low on troops. I had to conglomerate my 2 units of threshold troops, who are now less than 70 strong. We had 100 of them when we started the battle. So yeah, bad news bears there. Elsewhere, our garrison's kind of doing okay. I'm holding out a little bit here for a few more Elven population in this area, and then I'm going to make some Gladron warriors. And then I'm pretty sure, given what we saw last time, that we'll be able to hold against just about anything that the Kingdom of Romanian can throw against us. We've got our army here, moving down to besiege Langwijk. So if we can hold Emon Lake for a little bit longer, and maybe even destroy this army, then we will be able to bring some reinforcements down here, break the siege of Fëar-fëal, or avenge our garrison, whatever comes first, and then potentially push down here, take Woldburg, and maybe even the mid-deeping. I don't know. We'll try and bring Ravenna into the table for peace talks. If we can't, then we'll take the mid-deeping. If we can, then we're going to sweep through northern Rohan and take some of these strongholds from the cultists of Adunabar, which should help weaken their hold in the south. Elsewhere, still waiting on the siege of Fornos to come to its conclusion. I probably could have attacked them 10 times over at this point, but I don't want to, because, I mean, you saw it in the last battle. You saw what those towers can do. They are like MG40s mounted on the top of those things. So I don't want to get anywhere near them with my Elven forces, and I'm already kind of in bad shape. You can see that a lot of my troops have really taken a lot of damage, and we don't even have a full stack anymore. So yeah, we're going to avoid that if at all possible, and if it comes to a field battle, we'll be able to beat the forces of Adunabar. But that is it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What is going to be coming up next? There is going to be actually a couple of replays. One of them is going to be on Seven Kingdoms, and the campaign, by the way, the RP campaign is going to be starting tomorrow. Friday is our official start date, so get pumped, because I'm really excited. And after that, I have a 4v4 and actually I have two 4v4s. One of them on a brand new map that you guys haven't seen before, because it has only just been kind of got, I think, to a working position by Sin of the Dark Cloud. So that's pretty exciting, and yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye!